Here's our final example. Pause the video, take a few minutes and work this division problem, and then restart the video and we'll go through the answer. So we know these problems are not so bad. It's really all about factor then cancel. Because this is a divide problem, we will need to flip this second fraction at some point. Let's start with our factoring. 12 minus 4x is an odd looking one, but just think GCF first. There's a 4 we can divide out, left with 3 minus x, and it is what it is. We can't factor that further, so that's done. 4x squared minus 25. No GCF, but another difference of squares. A binomial pattern that is a difference of squares, 2x and 5. So 2x plus 5 times 2x minus 5. Let's get some more space here. Okay, done a few things here. 6x squared minus 54. There was a GCF of 6 divided out front. That left us with x squared minus 9, a pattern similar to this difference of squares that we could factor as x plus 3 times x minus 3. Now, one thing that I will often do with these problems, as soon as I sit down and see it's a divide, I'll put some arrows back here. I'll admit I have goofed up and not done the flip, and things seem funny. You know, I would want them to cancel, but they don't. To avoid that, as soon as I see a divide, I give myself a clue. Remember to flip, so then I can go take some time and do factoring, and I don't forget that I still need to flip these two. So consider that if you have forgotten to flip that second fraction. Finally, this denominator, 10x minus 4x squared, a GCF of 2x can be divided out, leaving us with 5 minus 2x in parentheses. And it also, if you notice, I have things spaced out from one another, and I think that's a helpful thing to do also. I'll always advocate using lots of space. Don't try to cram your writing into small little spaces on your page. Use the paper, use the space. I encourage you to devote some time and thought to your organization and finding out what things to do that help you stay accurate. Okay, so moving on, let's finish this one up. We've done the factoring. Let's start to find things to cancel. Nothing jumps out right away except perhaps for some opposites. 3 minus x with x minus 3 are opposites. We cancel them and bring a negative sign for our answer. We have another set of opposites. So what are your thoughts there? For sure, we can cancel, but this time, you know, negative with another negative, opposite of opposite is positive. So we could still cancel opposites, but since we've done it twice, we've gone to negative and then back to positive. So let's even get that plus out of there. Our answer is back to positive. What else can we cancel? I think numbers are all that's left for us to consider. The 6 is 2 times 3, so there are 2's we can cancel, and that's it. Left over in the numerator, we have only 4. Oh, and the x. I almost forgot it. Be cautious. Don't forget things. So 4 and x both in the numerator. Denominator, 3, 2x plus 5 times x plus 3. And there's our answer.